welcome to Jen's Jump Starts. Today we're going to create a layout, and I just wanted to make this layout for fun. We're going to start with a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. It is craft colored, and then we're going to use this pattern paper from Echo Park Paper. This is from their So Happy Together collection, and I've pre-cut the pieces so that we can complete this layout in a timely manner. And so I like to work in grids. They're quick and easy to do. They kind of match my style. I like a clean design. On the bottom, we are going to use some 6x6 paper from a paper pad from the So Happy Together collection, which is Echo Park, like I said. And we're going to mount that at the bottom of the page. And when you use a grid design, you can just quickly and easily start putting pieces on your page because they're usually squares or rectangles. This is also pattern paper from Echo Park Paper. So I often combine the 6x6 paper pad with the full-size paper from a collection because sometimes I might want a smaller print and then other times I might want the larger print. And the Echo Park Paper 6x6 pads, the prints are actually shrunken down a little bit. In some collections they don't do that, so you just want to make sure and check. If you want the smaller, then look for a company that does it a little bit smaller. On the bottom here, I have pre-punched with a border punch a scallop border from white cardstock. And I'm just going to adhere that and then trim off that excess piece right there. And to do that, I just turn over my paper and just trim it off. Now, I like to keep tools that are versatile and last for a long time. I like these Fiskars border punches. I tend to keep interesting scissors around, like fringe scissors. I also actually still have some decorative scissors that are like scallops, and these are kind of the tools that I use frequently and often, so I actually keep them on my desk. So invest in tools that stretch and can be used in a lot of different ways. I have some pattern paper. This is a text paper from Simple Stories, and I've pre-cut some white crochet twine. You can find this at any place. It's usually about $1.99 for a roll, and I've had a roll that's lasted me 5 years, so it's a great investment. So we're going to wrap that around 2 or 3 times, more if you like, less if you don't, and then we'll just tie that excess part into a bow. And then we'll just use the scissors to trim off the excess. We're going to adhere this to the top of the layout. I'm going to tuck it in just a bit. And in a grid layout, you want to align your visual lines. So I've aligned it here, and I've aligned it with this line that goes up like that. We're going to add a photo corner. These are from Canson. You can get them pretty much anywhere. There are some that are self-adhesive and some that you have to add moisture to the back. So on this lower square, we're going to add a large photo. I print my photos at home on a Canon printer. And then I use glue dots instead of other adhesive because with the at-home printing, the backing on this paper is a little bit smooth, which means it struggles to adhere with like a dot runner or photo squares. I need to use a slightly stronger adhesive. If you're printing at a photo printing place, then you will be able to get paper that can take any adhesive. So again, on the grid, I'm using a second photo and we're just aligning it. And I'm going to add another photo corner to the top of this. So this is another thing that you'll see a lot in my videos is the 8.5 by 11 inch paper and craft photo corners. I like to have lots of things like that on hand. Rather than do journaling with my own handwriting or even printing on a computer, which I often do, I'm going to use a sentiment stamp from Hero Arts, and I'm using some Sahara Sand stamping ink from Stampin' Up. It's probably my go-to color. It just is a nice neutral color. And it says, "So happy to have you in my life." So let's go ahead and finish decorating some of the squares in the grid. With a grid design, you will design each grid as its own element, its own component on the page, its own section, and so you decorate it however you'd like. And that's a great way to divide up your page and add some interest. So I pre-cut this banner strip from Lily Bee. This pink one is from the 6x6 So Happy Together pad from Echo Park Paper. And you will notice that I've cut the ends, one on a diagonal and one as a pennant. And then we're going to add some embellishments here. Now, I like to combine collections. I don't necessarily stick to one collection. I am going to use this chipboard button from Hello Summer, which is actually an Echo Park Paper collection. And I thought it matched really well with the rest of these papers. So I've combined products from Simple Stories and Echo Park Paper. And then I'm going to peel the backing off this chipboard sticker so that I can poke the holes through the buttons. Sometimes on these smaller die cut chipboard pieces, elements don't come off. So I'll just use my paper piercer or a sharp pair of scissors and do that. And then we're going to add a brad from the same So Happy Together, or rather Hello Summer collection. So again, when you are getting ready to create your page, shop your stash, and match things. May not be from the same collection, but if you know the colors that you're looking for, the patterns, then you can use whatever company you want. That's a glitter button from Doodlebug. So we've just combined some buttons there. And then I have a teeny tiny sticker from October Afternoon. I like these stickers from October Afternoon. This says Carefree. And we are just going to add that to the side of that pennant. And there we've decorated up the square on that side. Open the brad up on the back. All right, let's go ahead and decorate this top section. Another sticker from October Afternoon that says A Day to Remember. And we're going to stick it so the only part of the phrase is showing. So it looks like a tab. I like using tabs. And then we're going to use some more of those chipboard stickers from the Hello Summer collection. Now these are actually stickers, but my albums and pages get a lot of wear and tear, so I actually always add a glue dot on the back just to ensure that they stick and stay down. So then we're going to use, excuse me, we're going to use these pennants to create the title for the page. So just peel off the backing, and then you can either use a glue dot or just use that sticker backing, because they are adhesive, to stick them on your page. And this will spell out summer. So look for ways that you can incorporate dimensional items like buttons, brads, chipboard elements like stickers, texture with thread or twine. Baker's twine is really hot. There's a lot of different colors, and I'll make sure to link you a few in the supply section below this video. Make sure to visit my blog at jengallagher.com for the complete supply list for this layout. So there we've just added a little title with the chipboard stickers. Thank you for joining me today for a Jen's Jumpstart video. Be sure to visit my blog for additional ideas as well as the complete supply list for completing this layout.